another brand new episode of Fit Get Focus. On this episode, we will be highlighting on some bootcamp exercise, also to get yourself ready to face some medical emergency. Besides that, we will be highlighting on the nutrition facts label. Do you guys know that for all the packaged food out there, it is important and essential to have the nutrition facts label? Yes, on the nutrition facts label, it will simply illustrate the calorie amount and the nutrients of the food. Yes, I could calculate all the amount of calories which I consume per day. Apart from that, I have better understanding of the nutrients which is beneficial for my body. Well, for our exercising segment, yes, we will be exploring a type of workout combining various physical exercises in just one workout program. What am I talking about? Stay tuned after this.
Hi, I'm Adilin and I'm a certified personal trainer. Today I'm going to share with you one interesting topic, which is the nutrition label. Let me give you one scenario. If you step into the shopping mall and you intend to buy a box of cereals and then you see a lot of brands on the racks, which one will you choose? I give you one simple trick. What you have to do is for you to look at the back of the box that states its nutrition label. What is nutrition label? Nutrition label is the breakdown contents of carbohydrate, fat, protein and minerals. Basically, they are the nutrition that you need in your food. When you look at the label, the first thing that you will discover is the total calories. But you will see two categories. First, the total calories for 100 grams, and another one is the total calories for per serving. There are differences between these two that you really need to know. For example, per serving calories of bread means 2 pieces of bread, not one. And a bottle of sugary drinks refers to 3 or 4 servings of calories. It may be more than what you have expected and what your body could take. Let me go straight to the 3 important things that you should look at the label. First is the fat, second, carbohydrate, and third, sodium. For fat, there are 3 types of fat: saturated fat, unsaturated fat, and trans fat. Trans fat is the culprit that you must avoid. It is best for you to pick a product that do not have any trans fat. But if it does have, please choose the one which is less than 1 gram. That is safer for your body. Why it is safer? Because trans fat will cause the increase of your visceral fat. The increase in the visceral fat will lead you to several heart diseases that you don't want. Okay, next one is sodium. Sodium is very dangerous to your body if you take it more than your daily requirement. The sodium can cause water retention that will affect your appearance. You will look bloated. And sodium is also linked to hypertension and high blood pressure. Therefore, if you look into the nutrition label, you really need to choose the one which has the lower amount of sodium. Okay, the next one that you really need to look at is carbohydrate. Carbohydrate usually are categorized into 2, the dietary fiber and sugar. Here, sugar is the culprit. If you see the amount of sugar stated in the label is more than 10 grams, try to avoid it. Try to take those products which have sugar below 10 grams in the 100 gram category. As you know, sugar will cause insulin spike, and sugar will reduce your body capability to burn fat. So for those who try to lose weight, taking a product which has high amount of sugar is not good for you to reach your aim. Coming back to the total calories stated in the nutrition label, it is important for you to know the total calories per day, which is your BMR, or basal metabolism rate. For example, if your BMR is 1,200 and you only eat 3 meals a day, it means you need to limit your intake to 600 to 500 calories per meal. If you're having a cereal, I mean maybe one bowl of cereal that contain around 500 calories, that has covered your first meal. So you shouldn't consider to take 2 or 3 bowls of the same cereal. Coming back to the total calories, everyone should know about their BMR, which is the basal metabolism rate. BMR is referring to the total calories that a person needs per day. For example, a person who needs around 1,200 calories per day should really plan their meals accordingly. Each and every one of us has been taking solid food all our life. However, in this modern world, more and more products which is based on processed food are there in the market for us to buy. It is important for each of us to know the BMR so that we can control the calories intake that we have been taking from both solid food and the processed food. If we couldn't control it, it will lead to obesity and various chronic disease. For those who are health conscious and care about their weight management, they need to know 2 things, which is the nutrition label that I've just explained just now and their BMR. BMR is referring to the total calories intake that you take per day. The total calories can come from the solid food as well as from the processed food. By having knowledge about the nutrition label will help you to manage your weight. By having the knowledge on nutrition label, it will help you in your weight management control, as well as to avoid yourself to consume extra calories blindly. So, if you want to be in shape and take care of your body, make sure that you know about the nutrition label. That's all from me. Bye.
Right, I can do it. Yes, a bit more. Okay, sustain. All right, I'm imagining I'm carrying tons of water bottles on my hand. Yes, after that I'm going to put this down and I'm going to pull the truck and jump into the mud. Yes, actually all these boot camp exercises are based on military style of training. Yes, it's so hardcore. Let us join Alif, Abu and Zaki for the proper boot camp exercises. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Get.
Hi everyone, my name is Alif Syamil Shazwan Biramli. I'm National Association of Fitness Instructor, NAFI Certified Personal Trainer. So today I'm going to show you a workout called boot camp. So basically a boot camp is a combination of exercise with a resistance in form of something that you can find everywhere, like water barrels, tires, anything, or without the equipment, like using your own body weight. So I'm going to teach you just a basic one as a guideline, and I'm going to show you a tough one, the advanced one for those who already been into this fitness for a very long time. So I'm going to introduce you my partner who I will work out with. Alright, so this is my first partner, Zaki, and this is second, Abu. So
everyone,
shall we go?
Yes, shall.
Go. Okay, like every other workout, basically we're going to start with something beginner, and we're gonna do something like stretching and just a basic one before we go into something like this. Like I mentioned before, we're going to use something that we can find everywhere. So we're gonna do the first beginner workout. Okay, so today the first one I will teach about how to push up. Make sure your body is straight, right? The width of your hand. As you go down, it should form the L shape, right? So down, up, down, up. Alright? So that's the regulation push-up. Okay? So the second one is a squat. For the squat, okay, stand with your feet width is slightly wider than your shoulder width. Right? Your hand to balance your body. Right? Good. Okay. Now I will teach you the third one. That is burpee. So basically burpee. Okay. From the standing position, go down. That's a burpee. Okay, we already warm up, we already do some stretching. Now we're going to do some exercise workout with the equipment. Okay, we're going to start with the first one, tire drag. So as you can see, the tire has been chained. Okay. Iron chain. Okay. What you can do is like put it on your shoulder or any side as long as you are comfortable. Alright? Then make sure your body is straight so that you won't hurt your back. Alright? And then basically it will target your core and your leg. Alright? And then you can make it more interesting or fun by adding some variation, for example like dragging it backward. Okay. Just now we already did this tire drag. Now we are going into second workout, which is what we call farmer walk. Okay, so you can use any kind of resistance. For now we are using water. You can use dumbbell. You can use even a small bottle for the beginner. Okay, this one. In any kind of form. For example, like we are using from a walk with walking lunges, right? For the with a lateral raise and then walking lunges. Okay, just now I already taught you and show you some of the workouts during a boot camp. So basically, the boot camp is playing in the group, in a team. So it gives you more motivation as to compare with if you're playing everything by your own self. Alright, so you can make it more interesting, interactive, and more fun by setting your own goal and then make your own penalty if someone make wrong things during the play. And then for the safety purpose, so make sure you make a proper warm-up and some light workouts before you go for the real boot camp workout exercise, okay? And then for the environment safety, make sure that the place that you do the boot camp make sure it is confirmed that it's safe. For example, beach. Beach is nowadays is really dirty. So be responsible. Do take your little out. Do not leave anything behind. Alright? So thank you for being with me for the bootcamp session.
Alright, after the hardcore activities during our bootcamp, I feel like a man. Also, I found my new talent, which is controller. Yes! Alright, do you know that at times when we are performing our physical activities, we might face with some medical emergency? On the next segment, we will be looking into this issue. And now, I'm going to rest myself first. Oh my god, it's so tiring. Oh my god, pain. Oh shit. Oh, all right. Okay.
Hi everyone, have a good day today. I'm Faizatul Aiza, just call me Aiza. So today I want to share with all of you regarding emergency case happen during sports activity. So I will give you some example. First, fainting during exercise. 2, exercise-induced asthma. And number 3 is a very popular and commonly happen currently, which is a cardiac arrest. We couldn't expect the emergency case to be happen. It could be happen anywhere and anytime. So for first point, I will briefly define what is a fainting. Fainting is the conditions where the brain itself lacking of oxygen supply, which is can cause the brain damage if you not take it as seriously. Number 2, asthma. Asthmatic during exercise. Asthma itself can be defined as the bronchospasm of the airway. When you have these kinds of a problem, you have the oxygen supply to be transferred to all the body to be disturbance. Number 3 is a cardiac arrest, or also known as the sudden death, which is the heart, the cardiac functions itself lost the function, which is lost the ability to produce the heartbeat. So we have to know what the symptoms of these kinds of conditions. First, we have to find out what is the symptom for the fainting. First, it will come with pale. Number 2, temporarily lost conscious. And then number 2 is exercise-induced asthma. The asthmatic problem, normally it will come with abnormal breathing pattern, pale, and somehow the level of the oxygen in our body is reduced. Number 3 is a cardiac arrest. The symptoms of cardiac arrest, you will see the patient or the victim itself loss of consciousness and no response at all. Now we focus on the early treatment. What can you do if you see these kinds of emergency case? I give you a simple formula. Dr. ABC. D stand for danger. Check the danger around the victim area. R is a response. So you have to check whether the victim is responding on you or not. A is the airway. So you have to check whether the airway is being blocked or not. B is the breathing. You have to check whether the chest movement and the breathing is synchronized or not. And C is the circulations. Check the blood circulations. The formula Dr. ABC can be applied for all emergency cases. Besides Dr. ABC, we also can apply CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitations, and call EMS, which is stand for Emergency Medical Service. To prevent it, so you have to go for thorough assessment, taking the relevant information and history, which can be used as a precaution tools. It's recommended for those who has these kinds of conditions in their family to take as extra precautions. The types of the assessment can be done. First, you can check on the ECG, which is the meanings is electrocardiogram. Number 2, VO2 max. VO2 max is used to check the maximum oxygen capacity during exercise, which is it can be applied using the treadmill. The third point is a maximum heart rate. Resting heart rate can be taken immediately after workout or exercise. The faster resting heart rate go down, the fitter you are. Finally, when you are in the emergency place, you can take early step. which is you can call for help or you can calm the patients. Fast action taken by you can reduce the severity of condition.
We have come to the end of our episode of Get Fit, Get Focus. On this episode, not only we went through the tedious bootcamp exercises, also we studied some of the nutrition facts label. Lastly, we have prepared you guys to face the emergency circumstances during your physical workout. Lastly, I'm Suwinsi. Goodbye for now.